Hey, how's it going on YouTube? Welcome back to my Flutter series on cloning Facebook. In today's video, we are going to be making this stories section. And in the previous video, we created this bottom navigation bar. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, then go check it out and then come back on this video. But before we jump into the video, you can always download the whole project from my GitHub link down in the description below. Now, if you enjoy this video at any point, be sure to click that subscribe button and don't forget to click that like button as well. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So right here, I have opened up the UI for the project. So like I said in the intro, today we are going to be making this story section. Let's open up our project in VS Code, and in our home.dart, let's delete this color property and let's add its child. And inside this, we are going to add single child scroll view. After this, let's add a column because everything is stacked vertically in the UI, and inside let's add a divider and a container. But divider is not that important, so you can remove that and just keep the container. Now in the UI, you can see that the stories text and the play all text is stacked horizontally, so we are going to add a row. And inside that, we will add two text widgets. But before that, as you can see that there is some margin from the top left and right, so let's give that to our container. So for the left and right, I have given a margin of 10 and 30 for the top. Now let's go ahead and put our text widgets. Nice. Now both the texts are packed together and we need to separate them. So to do that, there are basically two ways. Either you add a spacer like so, or you can add main axis alignment and do space between and put that under a row. So as you can see, both of them will give the same result. Okay, so let's add some style to our text. First, I set the font family to SF Pro Display. By the way, if you're wondering how I know the font style, well, if you click on the stories and under the text property, you can see there it says SF Pro Display. Second, I added its weight, and finally its size. Now for the other text, just copy and paste the properties and change the font size to 12. And add one more property of color, and if you want to use your own color, all you need to do is type 0xFF, and after that the hex code of the color. And now when you run it, there you go, we got ourselves a blue color. Now we need to add a play icon, so for that we need to put our text inside a row, and with that let's add a icon and do icons.arrowRight and change its color to same as our text. At the bottom where our container is ending, add another container, and inside this let's add our list view. And now let's tell our list view to scroll horizontally. After that, let's add the shrink wrap property and make it true so that the list view only occupies the space it needs. Then for the children, we need to create a list which will show our pictures. And inside our list, just add the URLs for the pictures. Now I got these pictures from Google, and you can use whatever you want. So in our children property, add the name of our list and then do .map and return each image in our list. Also above the list view closing bracket, add a method called toList. Now there is a class with which you can create circular images called clip oval, and there are other ways as well to do this. but I chose this one. Now let's define the width and the height for our container. For the width, you can use media query and get the width of the parent widget. For height, I went with 75. Now if you run the app, you'll see our images are showing up and they are in circular shape but not perfect. So let's go ahead and fix that. Go to our main container and add the decoration property, and let's add the border around our pictures. Set the width to 2, and for the color, let's do the same as play all text. Next, let's give some spacing between each picture. So add margin of 5. And padding between the border and the picture. Now in our image class, let's add width and height of let's say 70. And now you can see some white space on each side. So to remove that, add fit and set it to cover. And there you have it, our stories UI is complete. So let's call it a day and end our video till here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If so, please like this video and comment down below if you have any problems. Also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. So let's see you guys in the next episode. Peace.